The power of getting outdoors. I wrote a list. It's the power. Okay, so for me, the power of the outdoors, it's its own medicine and magic. For me, if I hadn't rediscovered getting back out into the outdoors, I don't know whether I'd still be here today. It essentially healed me. I've grown because of it, and I've become the woman that I am today because of the outdoors, which is pretty powerful to those words. I think it's pretty powerful to say that. But honestly, and all the outdoors is giving you is space to breathe, space to think. And I think we don't have that a lot in our day-to-day lives. And I think it's so important. Like, it's hugely important to take that time out for yourself, to have the space to like think, and that's what it allowed me to do. I suffered with depression, severe depression, and there was some really dark, my mind went to some really dark places, and I thought about ending my own life, and I was put on antidepressants. And I don't think that, I mean, there's definitely room for Western medicine, 100%, and I'm not here to say that people shouldn't go down that avenue. I think everybody is different, but for me, being put on antidepressants, it just wasn't, I knew straight away when they told me that it just wasn't right for me. So I kind of decided myself that I was going to wean myself off them. So after 2 years, I came off my antidepressants. And I just decided that enough was enough, and that I needed to find peace. And I just did things that I like to do. I just decided, okay, I just want to start doing things that bring me some sort of joy and happiness. And that was discovering photography. And then my tutor asked me, well, what type of photography do you want to do? Or what type of photographer do you want to be? And I said, I remember seeing an outdoor adventure photographer, and I just remember thinking, like, that's such a ridiculous, like, this is, years back, just thinking, I was like, that's not a real job. Like, do people actually do that? And I was like, okay, well, I need to get out into the mountains. And I remember going out on my very first hike with the Dublin Mountain Partnership. And I just remember looking at these volunteer mountain guides and just thinking, like, oh my God, like, they get to do this, this is, and I just thought to myself, when I was out on the trail that day, I've never felt more at peace being in the mountains, ever. There's no other place that I feel more at peace than being in the mountains. And I've said it before, some people find it in the sea, some people find it with other people, but for me, it's the escape into out into the outdoors, and out in the wilder the better, especially on this shoot. Might have complained about the cold, but I'm not at all. Like, I'm so, like, at peace and so happy to at any time that I'm out in nature.